Hey friends, my name is Jake. Welcome to Canadian Cutting Edge. This video has a product from Skiff Workshop. Originally started as Skiff knives. They make really nice knives, but they expanded several years ago and they make all kinds of stuff. I've reviewed their cage ball bearings. Very nice upgrade for a lot of knives. They got loads of different sizes. They've got solid washers as well to replace ball bearings. Now there's some guys who use their knives outside in hard and harsh environments, and they don't like ball bearings because of various reasons, mostly because dirt gets in there and then it causes some issues and stuff. They prefer washers. So they make thick washers to replace ball bearings for a lot of different size knives, a lot of different combinations. Not quite as many as they have in the ball bearings. They've got tools for knife makers. They got a variety of stuff. This is a maintenance tool for the home person. I guess you can use it professionally too. We'll take a look at this. This is the FINGERBIT, and we'll take a look at that. I'm also going to do a giveaway because I got two of them here. One of them is for one of you people watching. Now, in order to win this giveaway, I'll tell you the details later on in the video. A little update about my circumstances. I finally got word back from my disability insurance provider about having to pay back some of the income that I earned on the side through YouTube. You can see my videos now are not monetized. I haven't been charging my Patreon supporters, all that stuff, haven't been income because they tell me now that I'm not allowed to earn any income and I have to pay money back. And they told me how much, $5,851 and some change. That's Canadian money, which, hey, at least it's not American money. Yeah, so I'm going through a tough time. I did a knife sale a couple months ago, sold a bunch of knives, and so I've earned some income that way. I'll be selling probably most of this stuff up here in the next sale, along with some other knife-related stuff, and just not knives themselves in that video. So sharpening stuff and some other knife stuff, some maintenance things. I've got a bunch of, where did I put it now? Well, I got this little guy. I've been giving away these little flag screwdrivers made by Wera in Europe to the winners of my Patreon YouTube membership giveaways. They're really cool little tools. Maybe people who've won them or have them can leave some comments in the comment section about those. I've got some left over. I'll be selling those. And a variety of stuff. You'll have to wait and see and find out because I've got to raise money to cover that because that's expensive. And, that also affects the future of the channel. Now, I teased in a previous video that there might be good news coming, for me. And I've got no news. I got no update on that yet, but I'll let you know once I know. So thank you very much for your support. Stay tuned if you want to get in on that sale when that comes up. And if you want to see what this is and you want a chance to win one, keep watching. We'll go to the tabletop and take a look at it. Before I open this box, I've got to give you a little bit more information. First off, I did not buy these. They were sort of given to me. When I did the other reviews on the Skiff video, the Skiff ball bearings and stuff, and I can link that right here, and I'll link it down at the bottom as well in the comments and description, all that stuff. They were so happy with my video and everything, they ended up giving me, a coupon code to spend on anything I want to buy from Skiff. And so I decided to buy these and do this giveaway. So this was not a giveaway. They didn't initiate it. They didn't tell me what to buy and what to review or even to review anything. They didn't ask me to do a video or anything about this. They just gave me a code to get some money off of anything I wanted to buy at their store as a way of thanking me. And this is what I decided to buy. And so this is what you're going to get if you win. Now, I'll tell you how you can win later on. So this is not a sponsored video or anything, but you can get 5% off of anything from Skiff Workshop. So basically that's anything but their knives. I'll leave a link down below. You can just use my link and then your 5% discount will automatically work at checkout. Or you can use a code. I think I've got a discount code. I'll leave all those details down below, probably on the screen here as well. And so you can do that. So let's take a look at this. I'm going to open that box with this knife. This is one of the knives that I got back from after my father passed. I gave him this knife quite a while ago. This is the, what, 9051? Yeah, the San Remu 9051 double detent slip joint blade. He sharpened it into quite the recurve there. He was using Work Sharp system, the blade sharpening system. So let's see what we got here. The FINGERBIT. The FINGERBIT, let's see if I'll focus right here. The FINGERBIT, this one's aluminum, it's anodized, and the color code is green hex. And you can get these a number of different ways. Oh, I left my sheet upstairs, so hopefully I can remember the different ways that you can get this. Actually, I'll put this down. I'll go upstairs and get that sheet so I can tell you the prices and stuff. The FINGERBIT is basically a flag driver. So I showed you this in the introduction. Here's a close-up of it. So it's got soft rubber here. It's designed for you to grab and to be able to turn, to tighten or loosen a screw. This is the same idea, except for it's closer, it's smaller, it's closer. So you can take any regular 1/4-inch drive bit, put it in there. There's a magnet right in there at the bottom. Hopefully you can see that magnet right there, yep. And so it'll hold your bit. And so then you just have the head of the bit sticking out, so you can get very precise control and get it in there. This is the wrong bit. This is a tiny little hex bit, so it's not for this knife or anything. Just showing you how it fits. So any hex bit, oh, there you go. Just push it off, and there you can use it. Now, I've got a number of these, and after I bought them and used them for a while, I realized I probably should have just bought the short ones, but I think these were on special or something. These are Weehaw. I like Weehaw and Wera really well. I like Wera a little bit better than Weehaw, actually. And they just sit in there. Now, this is almost like this. It's a little bit shorter, about 1/3 shorter than this guy. But, it's a T5. And I don't think there's T5, a T8. Here, let me get this. This is one of the knives that I decided to keep. This is my prototype, the sleeper from the Canadian Knife Company. And it gets in there, and you can tighten and loosen very well. But I can see how, do I have a T8 around here somewhere? Here it is. That just feels better. I like how close you can get your hand to, the control there. Now, especially what I think, I looked around, I don't have any knives where the pivot pin right now is free spinning and needs 2 screws. But what I usually do is, I don't have it here. What I usually do if that scenario happens, or if you're doing a body screw and it's free spinning and you're just spinning along, I put this into a little vise. So a little vise holds the knife, and then I take 2 screwdrivers, put one on either side, and then do that kind of thing. If you do it without a vise, then, you're trying to balance everything and trying to hold it. Let's see, put that in there. That's a T6. Here's my T8. And then trying to put that in there. And then you're trying to hold it straight and, do stuff, and you're putting pressure and torque on it, and you slip and you go and stab your other hand or something, or you just mar up your surface of your knife and stuff. That's why I've long recommended, getting a small little table vise, suction cup style table vise for your desk, and holding what you're turning. But if you use this, you can get that in there. And I like this little shelf on here. That's a really good idea. Like, he could have just made these flat without this little piece here. But that little shelf there means I can hold it like this, put it in there, And now I can hold this secure with one hand and, you know, turn the screw. And this side's not going to turn along. Now, if there's a lot of Loctite in something, you know, I might have to move it back where I've got a little more, you know, physical. It's less likely to twist because I have less pressure here than I have here. So it seems like a really, really good idea. What's this made out of? This is made out of aluminum. You can get 3D printed plastic versions for a whole lot less money. What do they got? They got a 2-pack for $6 US, $5.99 US for a 2-pack of these that are 3D printed. That's about $8 Canadian, a little over $8 Canadian. You can get these just in plain aluminum, no finish on them, no anodization on them. And those are what, $22.99 US, about 32 bucks Canadian. That's for one. The rest of these prices are all for one. This one right now is available on the store as I'm recording this. It's the only anodized one. They've got this green hex version, sort of beehive pattern on there. And it's $24.99 US, which is about 35 Canadian, 25 US, 35 Canadian, roughly for that. They've got some blemished ones sometimes, you know, because during production, something might happen. Maybe there's a scratch, I don't know, during production on the surface of the metal. Maybe there's an anodization issue. So functionally, it's just fine, you know, because the aluminum is just fine, but there's some kind of blemish on it. He usually sells those for $19.99, which is about $28 Canadian. I don't see any available right now. He's made these in several colors, but right now, this green with this hex pattern is the one that's available as I'm recording this. So I'll leave links down below to make it easy for you to get these so you can get, you know, whatever they have available at the time when you go and look. They also sell a WEHA bit set, T5 through T10, so that's 6 different WEHA bits of, you know, this shorter size. And that's $8.50 US, $8.49, which is about 12 bucks Canadian. WEHA bits are kind of expensive here in Canada especially, but so you can get those there if you want to. Or you can just use your own bits in here. Like, this is a neat little thing. I like, there's a little bit of texture on there. Yeah, a little bit of texture there. A little bit of texture there. I like this. I'm quite fond of this. Well, I've been away for a couple hours from my studio here. I've been playing with this thing. I've been using it on a bunch of different knives, and I like this. I like this better than the flag. I'm going to have to buy some more of these short sets of bits instead of these long ones. I thought I would like the long one better because I just assumed almost all of these flag screwdriver makers make them roughly this size. And, you know, if you do have something that you need to put a driver deeper into, sure. But if you're a knife nut, you know, there's no deep spots to put, you know, your screwdriver on a knife. So here's this T8 again. I really like how close this is. The sense of control is just wonderful. Like, I mean, it's hard to beat that. You get a lot of torque because this is big. It's, I don't know, 50% bigger of a flag than this is. It's about the same width this way. It's about the same thickness. It's a little thinner. You know, I like the rubber and stuff on here, but you don't really need it. This has got rounded edges here. There's nothing hard. And it's just a really, really nice size. Now, I'll put dimensions on the screen of what this is. I'm very happy with this. I'm very, very happy. I did buy 3 of these. So I'm going to keep 2 of them because the odd time when you do need to do that with 2 of these, there's just an awful lot of torque that I can put into this. And I like the control of being so close to the screw, you know, regular screwdrivers. I like the control of a T-handle screwdriver. I'm very fond of these because you can get a lot of torque, but it also has sort of a flag style thing built in, which you can get pretty close. So I do like these still. I like this an awful lot. This is a nice thing to have. But this is just, especially for, I think I showed it to you earlier, You know, when you can hold it in there. And now with one hand, I've got full control of the knife and this bit driver. And then, you know, I can go turn this. I don't have to go put this in a vise first. So that's, I really, really like this. This was a great idea. I'm happy with that. So how can you win one of these or this one? You know, if you're in Canada, I'll pay for everything, for shipping and everything. If you're outside of Canada, it's going to cost me more because I can't ship this as letter mail because there's something other than paper in this box. Leave it sealed. So, you know, right now I'm going through a really financial tough time. Like I got to get almost $7,000 together. You know, I've got a bit of that together already, not quite half. Other than that, I'll ship it to any country in the world where I'm legally allowed to ship stuff. You know, I can't really ship stuff to a few countries, but that's a very tiny handful of countries. You know, like North Korea and stuff like that. Now, how are you going to win this? You're going to have to leave a comment and like the video. Now, I won't know who likes the videos, but I'm not going to pick a winner until I have at least 100 likes on this video. So 100 people have to click like on this video, and you got to leave a comment down below. I'd much prefer if you were a subscriber, but I'm not going to tell you you have to be a subscriber. But if you're not a regular viewer and I pick you as the winner, I'm going to reply on the comments. I replied all the comments anyway, so I'm going to reply again to your comment as a winner. If you don't get back to me within 5 business days, I'm going to pick somebody else. Because this has happened to me in the past where people just, I've got no other way of notifying you. I don't have your email address. I got nothing. I can only do it initially through the comments. So if the winner doesn't respond, then I'll pick another winner, and then I'll just keep picking winners until somebody responds. So there you go. If you want one of these, 25 US, save your 5% by using my coupon if you want to buy one. And check out all the other stuff he's got in his store, like his washers. I don't have his washers in here because this is a dual row washer from Canadian Knife Company already in here. But I've used his washers. They're really nice. Well, sorry, not his washers. I've used his, I was going to buy some washers. I should have bought some when I got these. His thick washers, because that's a really good idea. I've used his ball bearings, his cage bearings, really good stuff. I'm very happy with it. Check out the whole site. There's other stuff there as well. Thanks for watching my video. Thanks for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. And remember, I need at least 100 likes, and you got to leave a comment, and I'll use my random tool to pick a comment. And don't forget to check back your notifications for me responding to your comments. And remember, friends, always cut towards your chum, not your thumb.